From the state that brought you high gas prices, high traffic, and getting high itself, comes an amusement park straight out of Roller Coaster Tycoon, which is fitting, of course, since it was included in Roller Coaster Tycoon 2, Six Flags Magic Mountain. Hop off the plane at LAX ready to ride some amazing roller coasters, only to realize your arrival time has a 1-hour range of when you'll get there, because there's nothing like being in the place with the best weather on planet Earth and spending most of your time inside an automobile. Stare in awe at all the In-N-Out burgers and billion-dollar houses as you crawl up the 405 until finally, the park appears over the horizon. Drive through the parking booth and gaze upon the front entrance to the park as your amazing day is about to begin. Or so you thought. The front entrance disappears as you drive further and further away, and you realize that although you are not an endurance athlete, you are about to become one. Park your car and have a revelation that Green Day's Boulevard of Broken Dreams is named after the long walk ahead of you. As you grab water from the hydration station set at each mile marker, you finally arrive at the front entrance right at opening and receive your finisher medal. Walk into the park and past the stores and gaze upon the new revolution, American flags, a fountain, and the Nickelodeon roller coaster. Decide that you don't want to walk uphill after your long journey to the park and head to the right, where you come across Full Throttle, which isn't open yet. No worries, one roller coaster out of 20 isn't open. This won't be a reoccurring theme at all. Whoa, that massive orange and blue coaster looks cool and has a very unique name. And it's closed for refurbishment. That's okay, roller coasters in year-round parks need to close from time to time. I totally get it, and it's January, a non-peak time. Whoa, that really tall launch coaster with an also unique name looks cool. And it's also closed for refurbishment. Continue your disappointing start to the park day and come across Scream Punk Land, an area with 2 roller coasters and 0 theming whatsoever. And it's not open yet. Start to hear Celine Basul break out into menacing laughter as you have passed 5 roller coasters so far and they have all been closed. That's okay, Six Flags loves their DC areas. Time to break the slump and get on some coasters. Hey, there's their newest coaster with a very unique name, Wonder Woman. And it's testing. Looks all good. And it's not opening yet. Disappointed once again, you decide to take a chance at not having children and go ride the also uniquely named Riddler's Revenge. And it's closed for refurbishment. But finally, a breakthrough. Realize you flew across the country, sat in traffic, walked tirelessly to the front for your first ride to be on the uniquely named Batman the Ride, one of the most unique roller coasters you can find in the entire country. After that exhilarating experience, finally get to ride Wonder Woman, and the momentum is finally building. Come across a new themed area of Magic Mountain, an area themed to pavement, and a show from the mid-2000s in which everything in the car was fixed, aside from the actual problems. Talk about a perfect metaphor for Six Flags itself. Ride the new roller coaster, a dueling coaster inside a dueling coaster, allowing you to duel while you duel, and it's actually very good. As you get off this really good ride, you'll be upset there's no Real World to ride or Room Raiders Dark Ride to experience. Instead, you will find the crown jewel of Six Flags and ride theming, Apocalypse, where not only is the area a barren wasteland, but the roughness itself is apocalyptic. Start to walk up the hill in the back of the park and realize that Six Flags parks can have beauty to them and deeply reflect on your mixed experience so far. Once your hike to the top is complete, get some 5-star Six Flags cuisine, and luckily Nickelodeon the Ride is open for business. Be in awe as not only do you experience one of the craziest ride moments ever, but one of the best ride moments ever named after a food. Begin your journey downhill now and once again realize that Six Flags parks can actually be pretty sometimes. Laugh at the fact that the Viper sign for Viper is the same for Viper at Six Flags Great America. Talk about Six Flags value. And then have Viper get the last laugh as it rattles you around the track with no regard for human life or CTE. Finally, all the waiting is over. There it is, X2 or X squared, the belle of the ball. You checked the website 2 days before your trip and saw that the ride would be open during your trip, and that the park had listed the rides that would be closed, and it wasn't on there. There is no possible way that Six Flags would lie on their website, and it's closed. Funny enough, Scream was supposed to be closed for refurbishment during this visit, and now it's open. Apparently keeping a website up to date is not a premium experience. Ride Scream and come to the conclusion that it should have stayed closed. And also get a ride on Twisted Colossus and be amazed. Head to SeaWorld San Diego the next day and check the Magic Mountain website for shits and giggles, and lo and behold, X2 was in refurbishment for a total of 1 day. It is now open again. Make quite possibly one of the dumbest decisions of your life and drive back up to Magic Mountain for one ride and get to experience this insane concoction of a ride twice and have everything that has happened be forgiven. Blast ice cubes, it was a good day as it takes forever for you to get out of the parking lot. This summer, or fall, or winter, or spring, come experience the roller coaster of a lifetime, both physically and emotionally. Six Flags Magic Mountain. Welcome to the show where ride operation schedules are made up and the website doesn't matter.